All right, here we have the 3 pin screens. This one here you'll see right now it has nylon feet on it because the real feet are on this other pin screen that I want to show you in a minute. But this is what I thought the original design and intent was on the pin screens. And what we've done is we've kept the number of holes that was shown in your drawing. And mathematically what's going on is these holes are 1/2 inch apart, these holes are 1 inch apart, and these holes are 2 inches apart. So therefore the geometric relationship between the pin screens is that each one is double the scale of the one previous to it. And because the spacing on the holes was double, we started out with what would really be about and there's no bottom on the pin cap right now, what would be the minimum head for a pin for this array, and it turned out to be about 7/16 was as small as we could make them and have them be strong enough to survive on the Delrin rods. So again, using that geometric factor of 2, we went from the 1/2 inch spacing to the 1 inch spacing. So now, when you look at the actual diameter of the top, which is the pixel, instead of being 7/16 of an inch, it's 7/8 of an inch. So, in other words, if you were to take this and scale it by a factor of 2, it would then be, twice as big this way, twice as big that way, and the pins would be this size. These pins would be the scale up a factor of 2. The same thing here. These pins being twice as far apart as these pins and 4 times as far apart as these pins have the same corresponding diameter. They are 1 3/4 inches in diameter, which is twice 7/8, which is 4 times 7/16. So on the most dense screen, it does act pretty much like San Jose Children's Museum pin wall does. Not exactly, because their pins, I believe, are like 7/32 on center, or some incredibly tight dimension that we could not achieve with the plastic. For their pin screens, they actually use a perforated metal, so they can get by with a much closer spacing on their pins, something you would not be able to achieve in acrylic. Okay. So here, when we move over to the next coarse one, I can sort of get the outline of my hand, and they work good. The most coarse one, which does not have the bumpers on the bottom, it's not going to show you the hand. I do think, as you guys all know, we know the correct way to do this, and you're supposed to put your hand under it, but the kids are going to manipulate these pins in any fashion that they see fit. I did want to show you this. We took the liberty of assembling this pin screen, which is the one that has the spacing double the most dense pin screen, using the same diameter pins. These pins are the same. Okay, here's a little demo that I set up for you. And what we've done here is, this is the second pin screen. This pin screen and this pin screen have the same drilling, but we've taken this pin screen that has the 1 inch drilling like that. It's next to the pin screen with the 1/2 inch drilling. We've put the smaller pins in it, which is an option. Scott and I talked about that a little bit yesterday. I'm going to show you. I don't know if we like one more than the other, but it certainly would be an option to do the whole thing with the small pins if that's what you want, including the large one. I like the geometric progression of, you know, the original intent, but I can also appreciate the increased durability probably of using all the small pins. So let me know what you want to do and we'll make it happen. Thank you.